Hello, shoppers. It's the undisputed truth again. Um, I assume you've all taken note of my new name, relaunch of the channel, all the rest of it. Got already gathering a sort of what you could even say is a sort of groundswell of support. Um, anyway, uh, what I've decided, you might recall, those of you who've been closely following the channel, um, that I was going to be doing. My plan was to speak briefly about various celebrity drug addicts, um, and yeah, basically that celebrity drug addicts. I was just sort of going to talk about like the more sort of obvious oaths, like Robbie Williams. I can't remember their names. What's his name? Russell Brand. Him. Um, Ant and Dec. I've already spoken about him, and a few others who I can just never remember them. Anyway, the reason I started with that idea was because I've been reading about Ant and Dec smashing his car. He's pissed up. Um, got into his car, load of drink inside him, smashed it up, put a 3-year-old girl in hospital. Complete indifference to anything other than his own immediate pleasure, gratification, and impulses. Um, and that's the thing that I think is one of the defining features of the celebrity addict. Is this unwillingness to refusal, even to give consideration to anything apart from the prevailing impulse that seizes them at any given time. And then when it all blows up in their face, to start moaning about it's an addiction, it's a disease, it's something that they can't help, and thereby sort of relieving themselves of any responsibility for their actions. Anyway, I'm starting to rant again. It does wind me up, actually. Seriously, does wind me up. Anyway, the reason I started doing that was because it was in the paper last week before, whenever it was, all about Ant and Dec and his smashing his car up. And what I've decided to do is I read the Daily Mail, and it's my paper of choice. I get the online version, and a lot of the things I talk about are from there, stories that are featured in the Daily Mail online. And I think that's what I'm going to do instead of committing myself to talking generally about celebrity addicts, is to take a story from the Mail online on any given day when I feel like talking about it. It's usually things that wind me up or amuse me, or both. Because paradoxically, the things that wind me up also amuse me. So that's what I'm going to be doing. The format for the future is going to be looking at the Daily Mail, as I do every day, several times each day, and I'll take a story from it, and we'll talk about that for a maximum of 4 minutes. And that's about it. All right, bye.